Over 6 years, GT Academy has proved it's more than just a gaming experiment. Winners have gone from virtual to reality and now compete around the world as professional racing drivers, taking multiple podiums. Their success has confirmed GT Academy to be the most innovative driver training program in the world. Each week, GT Academy Masterclass provides an intimate insight into the innovative techniques of this unique racing school as we catch up with the previous winners and follow the new graduates. Well, over the coming weeks, we'll blow open the secretive world of motorsport with unprecedented access to drivers' racecraft, team strategies, and the training required to stay at the top of their game. This is GT Academy Masterclass. This year, the search for the next NISMO athletes started when over 8 million gamers worldwide competed online with hopes to have their dreams realized. And from the hundreds of gamers that made it to the national finals across Europe, just 41 remain.
One step closer to my dream.
Поездка в Silverstone – это возможность всей моей жизни, и я обязан ее использовать.
Well, the new class of 2014 is in central London to meet Formula One winner, Le Mans champion, Johnny Herbert.
Good evening, gentlemen, and welcome to GT Academy 2014. Congratulations for proving you're among the best gamers in the world. But that was just the start. This week, we'll be testing you to your very limit. Whoever ends up on top will win a place in the Academy as a professional racing driver and a contract worth $1 million. Make no mistake, this prize will change your life forever.
The gamers have been organised into 7 territory teams. The mentor, each team, Johnny has assembled some of the best coaching talent in the world.
Gamers, meet your coaches.
Well, the French team will be coached by Formula One legend Rennie Arnault. Dakar Rally winner Tim Coronel is the coach of Benelux. Team UK will be coached by an endurance racing champion, Rob Barth. Italy will be coached by IndyCar driver Luca Filippi. The Iberians will be coached by GP2 driver Danny Kloss, and the rest of Europe team, made up of Sweden, Poland, the Czech Republic, coached by Joseph Kral. Finally, GT Academy winner Mark Szulzitsky will coach Russia. Now the gamers have met their coaches. They'll decide upon the iconic Silverstone circuit for a week. Yes, race camp. That will test the gamers to their limits. And at the end of the week, just one gamer will be crowned GT Academy champion in 2014. Nobody said this was going to be easy. Well, before the gamers are allowed near the car, they undergo fitness analysis, including reaction speed tests, fitness testing, and body composition analysis. All this plus medical tests to ensure that they're up to the demands ahead.
Chin up and just hold your breath. Same on the other side.
4 of the gamers, including the UK's Carl Chard, have discovered something that could stop their progress right here.
17, 21.
Can you make out a number easily or not?
No.
That actually tells me you're red-green colourblind.
En ik kreeg daar te horen dat ik de kleuren tussen het verschil
I was
tussen
told
rood
that I
en groen
couldn't see the difference
niet
between
kon
red and
zien.
green,
Of in
at
ieder
least
geval
not
niet goed
good
genoeg.
enough, he says. Well, some of the most important flags in racing are red and green. The red flag flies in conditions that are too dangerous to continue a race. Being colourblind means they must now pass a flag test to stay at race camp. If they fail, they go home.
My world is completely different now. If I don't pass the flag test, I'll be heartbroken. I haven't even driven a car yet. I'm coming to Silverstone. I want to go on the track.
Well, it's good news for the gamers. They all pass the flag test and get to stay at race camp. Now the gamers get their first chance to impress Johnny and their coaches at the first challenge, a military-style assault course. The gamers will take on 12 obstacles over 2.5 kilometers. They vary from wall climbs, deep water and fire. But for head judge Johnny, the coaches as well, this is not just a test of physical strength.
One thing we want to do is work out who is very good at working within a team, because whoever wins GT Academy will be in a car with other drivers and they've got to work together. So there's a compromise that has to come into place.
They see it as a physical challenge. I'm far more interested in their mental strength, seeing how well they perform and push themselves, how far they will go to perform well around the course.
The rest of Europe team take an early lead. Other teams are now battling to keep up with the pace setters. Ben Spurge is from Team UK, and with all his hard work leading up to the race camp, would it be enough to make his dreams a reality?
Being in this competition's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's always been my dream to be a professional racing driver. Over the past several months, I've been going to the gym with my personal trainer, who's been pushing me really hard, improving my cardio and overall strength. I feel like I'm quite well prepared.
But all Ben's gym work isn't helping here in hell. He turns to his teammates for a helping hand. That doesn't go unnoticed.
Seen Luke basically follow Ben all the way around the course with his sort of arm in the small of his back.
Right.
Ben's massively struggling.
It was hard for me to take the piggyback. I thought it wouldn't reflect too well on me with the judges, but I thought if I didn't take the piggyback, I would just hold up the team even more.
Ben's performance hampered the team. I think I described him as a land anchor at one point. The team were dragging, pulling, carrying him towards the end of the course.
With 3 obstacles remaining, the UK are a long way behind the lead team, the rest of Europe. Their coach, Joseph Kral, is impressed by their efforts.
They really planned the strategy that from the beginning they will push hard and really try to get away from all the rest of the field, which was a good tactic because afterwards they had enough time to do all the obstacles easy without anyone around.
The team held on to win the Hell on Earth test ahead of Team Benelux.
Everyone told us that we made a really good job, so I'm happy for me and for our team.
At the last section, Team UK overtake Italy
It was
to
just
avoid
constant
last
pressure from
place.
beginning to end. There was no let go, you had to just keep pushing up 100%.
But with the first challenge complete, there's an overall sense of relief that have the gamers done enough to impress Johnny and their coaches as they head to the next challenge.
I think you may have already guessed what you're doing. You're going to be doing a bit of stock car racing. Now, there is a catch. Teams will be starting in intervals based on where they finished on the assault course.
Well, for this challenge, each gamer gets to drive, and each car must be refueled. First team across the line after 30 minutes wins.
What's interesting with the stock cars itself, it's the first time we see them in a racing environment.
It's always difficult to defend or to really keep the guys behind or catch up the guys in front. So that will be really interesting to see how they can handle it.
The gamers now face the harsh reality of real racing. The French, Russian and the rest of Europe teams exchange blows on the track.
If you do make a big impact, you do have a crash, then that can be the end of that race, or you just lose a lot of time.
It's a high-pressure environment. It's very easy to make mistakes. So we're going to see which of the gamers has the coolest head.
Well, despite their dominance in the Hell on Earth challenge, the rest of Europe team is struggling to transfer their gaming skills to the track. Not only did they lose pole position at the start, but midway through the race, law student Maciej Pawlowski struggling to hold on to second place.
This passion for motorsport was evolving since I was 5-6 years old. My dad bought me on Christmas Eve the PS1, and there was a Gran Turismo 1 demo, and then it evolved. I feel that when the pressure will be high, I could make some mistakes, but I will try my best to avoid it, because this is my dream to become a racing car driver.
Maciej is indeed feeling the pressure with Team Benelux on his rear. He's overtaken. Time to head to the pits and a driver change.
A little bit less time on the track, unfortunately, for him, but that's how it is. He stopped.
On the other hand, UK gamer Ben has turned around his poor performance in the Hell on Earth test, and he started the race in 5th and then quickly moved up the field.
Okay, green team, let's change the driver, please. Change. Started 5th, and we came in 2nd. Very good. Very good. He didn't make any mistakes.
2 challenges complete, but still a lot to do to impress head judge and Formula 1 legend, Johnny Herbert. Time for Johnny and each of the coaches to eliminate their weakest gamer.
With all the teams that we have at the moment, I think the Sweet Czech have sort of had some guys that were very good right from the start, but they just stopped. They haven't grown.
Matej, for me, you still need to be more calm in the car, not to overdrive it.
And then we've got the UK. And they haven't been, let's say, superstars. They're not someone you go, he looks good.
4 of you are safe, 2 of you are not. However, one of that safe quartet, Ben, you performed awfully on the Hell on Earth challenge. You've got a physical trainer. What have you been doing?
Hopefully this is what we try to teach them. They've taken the bad out of their head, they push it into another box and leave it there and take the positives.
Michael, I have to say that you were probably the weakest on the assault course.
Shane, Stuart, you 2 are on the bubble.
Because the person who's coming home is Matej.
Shane, because you physically carried Ben at one point, that fact has saved you. Stuart, I'm afraid your journey from virtual to reality ends here.
The biggest thing I've seen with this GT Academy is there are certain ones you sort of think it doesn't look as if he's going to have time to really develop in the way that he needs to when it comes down to the final race.
With 7 gamers sent packing, the remaining gainers will have to step up their game.
The thought that I'm out of this competition makes me feel really bad.
To Rob had singled me out, and I was going to try my best to make up for that in the future challenges.
Next time, the remaining gamers will need to prove they can perform under pressure as their Hollywood stunt driving skills are put to the test.